name is Thomas Proft. I'm a master goldsmith and I do give a lot of goldsmith courses. Over 4,000 people already visited my courses, and I'll give mobile crash courses. Means you can book these courses all over the world. I come to your place, and out of the 4-hour crash course I have this model, which is a diamond ring. Even if you never made anything in jewelry before, you can make this ring in just 4 hours. You can see the round profile of the ring. I choose here a diameter of 4.2 millimeter. And first I'll take the round profile and I anneal the material. Then I have wooden protective claws and I have a round steel and I bend it around the steel on a vise. Then I put it again around the steel. I take a mallet or a plastic hammer, I form a U and I put the U again into the vise, clamp it in very, very hard. Then I turn it so that I can hammer on the edges, clamp it in very, very strongly into the vise, and now I hammer with the plastic mallet the ends towards the steel. Then I anneal it again. If you don't know what to anneal is, you just look up on this channel video number 4. There you find more information. You put it into the water, then you dry it, and now you take the mallet and you hammer on the ring. The base is wood and you hammer on the top, you hold it on the side and you hammer it till it's smaller than the size you need. Then you anneal it again. Now you put it on a steel mandrel, steel ring mandrel, and you hammer again very hard on the ring so that it becomes perfectly round, and you hammer it till you have the size you need. You cut off if it's too long on the end, and then you file the ends of the ring. You clean the ring in between from time to time with acid, pickling acid. Now you need this special bearing cutters, or better bush bearing cutters. You need 3 different sizes: 2.7 millimeter, 4.1 millimeter and 5.2 millimeters. Now you clamp the ring again into the wooden protective jaws. You take a piece of leather to protect it. You take the parallel pliers, and now you bend the ring so that the gap on the top becomes bigger, and you succeed then finally to put in the first bearing cutter with the size 2.7 millimeter, and you have to clamp it exactly on half of the material. The height of the bearing cutter must be exactly the half of the material, as you can see it here. You need exactly the middle where it has to be clamped in. Now you insert the whole ring in between the wooden protective jaws, and now you press the vise very, very hard together so the bearing cutter presses itself into the 18-karat gold. The bearing cutter presses itself into the gold with the vise, and now when you take it out and you look at it, you can see that the bearing cutter was pressed into the 18-karat gold, and now you start turning by hand the bearing cutter. You start left and then right. If it's not tight enough, you press a little bit. So here already we have bearing cutter number 2, 4.1 millimeter diameter, and you turn first left and then also you turn right again, so the notch becomes deeper and deeper. It's like turning a pencil in a sharpener. Okay, one more time. You take number 3, which is 5.2 millimeter diameter. You put it into the same notch, of course. Then you turn again left side, then right hand side. Then you take the emery paper 40, which is a very rough wooden emery paper, and then you circle on the surface of the ring, and you do this several times on the whole ring. Or maybe if you want another surface, you can also polish the ring. That depends on the surface you want to. Here now we have the diamond, which is a quarter of a carat, which is about 4.1 millimeter diameter. You clamp the ring into the protective jaws, you open them up, and you put the stone in between, and then of course you test if the stone really sits well and secure into the notch of the golden ring. So, and here you have the result, your first self-made diamond ring.